introduce parents, family members, and staff to our second level virtual sign language classroom. I'm so excited to have you here. And if you're new, I'm even more excited that you have joined us. A little bit about myself if you're brand new. I studied language acquisition and development as well as sign language for over 10 years. I have a bachelor's from IU, a master's from Northwestern, and a certificate in sign language interpreting from Harper. Last year, we covered a lot of the basics. And so, if you need some review, I will be sending out a separate email containing all of the links to all of the videos from last year, as well as all of the handouts that correspond to each video. This lesson, we're going to start out with a little bit of review, but it's going to be at a little bit faster pace, and there's going to be some more complex concepts that are introduced throughout the year. If there's something that you would like to review, or something that you're covering in your classroom that you would like to learn the vocabulary that pertains to that, please let me know, and I'd be happy to include it in our lessons. So let's begin with our first lesson of Level 2. Our first area of study is the area of fall vocabulary. So, our first sign is fall or autumn. The S hand shape is here like so, and the B hand shape is here. You're moving that at your elbow. Fall. Very good. Fall. The next word is tree. Tree is a 5-hand shape up in the air like so, and you're moving your wrists from side to side. Excellent. Tree. Excellent. The next sign is leaf. Leaf, you have that pointer finger out and you're connecting it to your wrist and you're moving it downward. Now, if you want to sign the plural form of that, leaves falling, and include that verb, you would sign the sign for leaf multiple times. If you want to show the leaves falling from the tree, you can also show the tree and then show the leaves falling down. Very good. Excellent. Jump. So the sign for jump, you have your 2-hand shape and you're placing it onto the hand. Jump. Jump. Great job. Rake. Take that claw hand shape and show it raking the ground. Rake. Excellent. Rake. Pumpkin. Take that S hand shape and your 8-hand shape and flick it against your hand. Pumpkin. Little. The sign for little, if you recall, that flat hand with your bent B hand shape, moving it downward. Little. And you can even show that with your mouth, that pursing your lips. Little. Very good. Apple. Take that X hand shape, put it at your cheek and like the corner of your mouth and twist it twice. Apple. Very good. Clouds. Do that bent hand shape and move it in the sky. Clouds. Very good. Rain. Take that 5-hand shape and move your 2 hands downward. Rain. Very good. Wind. Make your flat hand move from side to side like the wind blowing. Excellent. Ground. Take your 2 O hands, move them like so, then place your flat hands out. Ground. Excellent. Ground. Excellent. Ground. Storm. Storm is, you're going to take those S hand shapes and you're going to move them back and forth forcefully. Storm. Excellent. Storm. Great job. Alright, so we've covered that autumn vocabulary. Now let's review numbers 1 through 10. And remember, the numbers 1 through 5, your palm is facing towards you. The numbers 6 through 9, your palm is facing away from you. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. All right, so we've got our fall vocabulary, we've got our numbers. Let's add them all together into a song. The song is called 10 Little Apples. It's a rhyme sung to the song of 10 Little Indians. So it goes like so. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little apples, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little apples, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little apples, 10 little apples hanging from the tree. Okay, so now we have, let's sign that together and we'll do it in slow motion. It utilizes all of our signs except for the very end. So I'll sign that and then I'll come back and explain, okay? So, let's begin. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little apples. Good. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little apples. Good. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little apples. 10 little apples. Now you do hanging from a tree. You can do apples and then you point to the tree. Okay? Great job. Let's sign that together. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little apples, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little apples, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little apples, 10 little apples hanging from a tree. Very good. Now let's go on to colors. Red, orange, green, blue, purple, brown, black, white, gray, yellow. Very good. Excellent. We've covered those colors. Now, let's review those pronouns. I or me, point to yourself. My, take that open hand, place it on your chest. Very good. You, point to that person if they're there, or just point and keep that location when referring to that same person. They and them, you're going to point outward and then move, because think of it as you're drawing a line from one side to the other and you're just continuing to point to a group of people. Okay, so they or them. Very good. There, that's a possessive, so you want to use that flat hand. There. Very good. Very good. There. That would be the plural form too. There, if you want to do the singular, just take your flat hand and move it outwards. Don't move your hand. There, singular, there, plural. Good. Us, take your U hand shape and move it from one side to the other. Very good. Us. We, take your pointer finger and move it from one side to the other. Good. Our, take that B hand shape and move it from one side to the other. He, she, or it. He, she, or it, same as you, but we're going to know if it's a male or female based on context. So just keep with the pointing, okay? So he, very good. She, very good. It, very good. His or hers, again possessive, so you want to take those just one time out. Very good. His or hers. Excellent. Now let's cover family members and people. Mom, very good, at the chin. Dad, at the forehead. Remember that girl signs are usually down here and boy signs are at the forehead. Tying the bonnet at the chin or wearing the baseball cap at the forehead. Mom, right. Dad, up here. Daughter, here, and then moving that flat hand to your elbow. Daughter, good. Son, touching the baseball cap, going into that elbow. Daughter, son, good. Grandmother, 1, 2, good. Grandmother, you're arching that 5 hand in an arc. Grandfather, very good. Brother, going to take that pointer finger, move it from the top of your head, remember, to the other pointer. Brother, very good. Sister, very good. Uncle, U hand shape up here. Aunt, A hand shape down here. Cousin, C hand shape at the cheek, neither up nor down, just at the cheek. Niece, going to have that actually right here near your cheek also. Nephew, up here. Great job. Boy, touching the baseball cap. Girl, at the chin. Girl. Excellent. So that's our family members and people. Now, to incorporate some of these words, we're going to do some singing and then we're going to do some practice sentences. So let's begin with our song. It's called Leaves Are Falling. So the first stanza is, autumn leaves are falling down, falling down, falling down. Autumn leaves are falling down, all on the ground. Let's sign it. Autumn leaves are falling down, falling down, falling down. Autumn leaves are falling down, all on the ground. Then we can show our leaves on the ground. Very good. The next stanza is, red and yellow, orange and brown, orange and brown, orange and brown. Red and yellow, orange and brown, they're falling all around. So let's do that. Red and yellow, orange and brown, orange and brown, orange and brown. Red and yellow, orange and brown, they're falling all around. You can just show the leaves falling all around. Very good. And then, if you want, you could even end and show them falling and then show a pile. Because then we're going to take that pile and bring it over here. So we're going to take the pile, or we're going to take the pile, you can have that, and you can just say, grab a rake and rake them up, rake them up, rake them up. Grab a rake and rake them up, those leaves upon the ground. Excellent job. Great job singing. I hope you like that song, and we will then go on to our sentences. My family go apple picking. And pretend like you're picking those apples. The second sentence is, I have 1 red apple. I have 1 red apple. Now that sign have is those bent hand shapes touching your chest. Very good. My mom has 2 green apples. My mom has 2 green apples. Good. My dad has 3 yellow apples. My dad has 3 yellow apples. Excellent. Number 5, I see orange leaves. I see orange leaves. Good. I see red leaves. I see red leaves. And you can do that, well, you can duplicate that if you want, or just once. We see many different colored leaves on the trees. We see many, that's throwing these open hands open, different, pointer hands going opposite, color leaves on the tree. My brother and I rake the leaves into a pile. My brother and I, then you can show the leaves falling, raking them into a pile. Very good. So that one you're combining you're adding some ASL in there. Then we jump into the pile of leaves. So there you can do then you can show that pile of leaves, and then we jump into it. So you this is getting a little tricky, but there's that pile of leaves there, and then you're just showing jumping, and you can show them jumping into where you signed the pile of leaves. So again, that's just painting that picture that we've talked about in the past. So those are our sentences. What you can do is try to sign them on your own and then check back with this. You can also, there's different ways to sign some sentences too. So if you come up with your own variation and you'd like to show me, you can record yourself and send that video to me if you'd like also. So just coming back to what we did, practice signing by doing some of these songs and sentences at home and practicing those vocabulary, reading books, or sign while you're outside. And those are great ways to practice with your kids. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you again for our second lesson in 2 weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.